Zebras, the warriors with unique fingerprints. On the sun-scorched grasslands of Africa, amid swirling dust, emerges a creature clad in its unique black and white stripes. The herd of zebras thunders with lively hooves, an eternal symbol of wild vitality. Each zebra carries a unique stripe pattern, just like a human fingerprint. It is a natural identity card, helping them recognize one another among hundreds of individuals in the herd. And did you know these stripes are not just for camouflage? They have also been proven to be a weapon against insects, confusing blood-sucking flies, and helping zebras avoid many diseases. The stripes also act as a natural cooling system. Black stripes absorb the sun. White stripes reflect the heat, creating tiny convection currents that help zebras release heat and stay cool under the scorching savannah sun. Zebras are herbivores, moving in large herds of hundreds of individuals. They often travel alongside antelopes and elephants, creating collective defensive strength against predators. The herd of zebras is led by a dominant male. He plays the role of protector, guiding migration and securing the right to reproduce. But life within the herd is not always peaceful, especially when power is challenged. When two males face off, the battle erupts fiercely. They charge at each other, biting with their teeth and kicking hard with their hind legs, sending clouds of dust swirling into the air. The battle is not only to assert dominance, but also to decide which male earns the right to continue the bloodline. The loser leaves the herd, while the winner goes on to protect the territory and the females. Amid the harshness of the savannah, a fragile moment unfolds. A female zebra is giving birth. Just a few minutes after birth, the foal staggers to its feet, its legs trembling yet determined. However, the survival journey of a young zebra also hides other dangers, sometimes coming from its very own kind. A newly dominant male may attack and kill foals that have not yet been weaned. This is a rather peculiar and controversial behavior in the scientific community, yet it carries a certain biological significance. It may sound cruel, but this is an evolutionary strategy. By eliminating the foals, the females are forced back into the reproductive cycle, allowing the new male to quickly pass on his genes. This behavior is called infanticide to stimulate reproduction. It does not arise from cruelty, but from an evolutionary strategy that allows the male to maximize his reproductive success. Harsh as it may be, this is a natural mechanism that has existed for millions of years. Strong males leave behind robust offspring, while the weak are eliminated. It is a ruthless yet effective form of selection. However, the survival rate remains very low. Lions, hyenas, and wild dogs are always waiting. Only the swiftest and strongest manage to reach adulthood. Zebras, with their unique striped coats and surprising behaviors, are a testament to the harsh yet sophisticated workings of nature. Each stride of the zebra across the savannah is not only a journey of survival, but also a reminder that evolution always chooses the strongest way to preserve life. Leopard, a true artist of the hunt. A creature whose very mention makes every other animal wary and fearful. It is renowned for its solitude, cruelty, and masterful hunting strategy. The leopard ranks among the most efficient solitary hunters in the world. Its exceptional adaptability, allows it to survive in many habitats, from jungles and wetlands to grassy plains. Unlike many animals that depend on companions for hunting, leopards carry out each mission solo. They move quietly and deliver their strike with the skill of a well-trained warrior. The leopard has a strong, agile body. Armed with razor-sharp claws and powerful teeth, when paired with speed, it forms a flawless hunting machine that few victims can outrun. The leopard relies on its dappled golden fur as natural camouflage. Under tree canopies or within tall grass, that coat renders it almost unseen by its target. It was a seemingly tranquil morning on the still river. The capybaras enjoyed the moment, unaware that hidden in the thick undergrowth, a pair of cold eyes had fixed on them, glowing with the merciless instinct of a hunter. Only meters away, the leopard lowered its body, silently gliding through the tall weeds. Its icy eyes fixed on the target, and each step was as soft as a breeze. Up ahead, the group of capybaras grazes peacefully, utterly unaware that the reaper's blade is closing in. Taking advantage of the capybara's momentary lapse, the leopard launches a surprise attack. But the prey reacts swiftly and narrowly evades the fatal blow. The pursuit is far from over. The jaguar silently enters the water, cautiously maintaining its distance, every move carefully measured. Ahead, the prey is still oblivious to the predator's presence. Beneath the water, the capybara assumes it's out of danger. It slowly makes its way onto the riverbank. Taking full advantage of the moment, the jaguar springs forth like an arrow. The capybara is swiftly subdued, caught tightly in the cruel predator's grip. The jaguar hauls its prize ashore, beginning the feast of a predator. With its bulky yet slow body, the capybara was helpless once left alone. For the jaguar, this was no hunt. It was an execution already decided. The leopard is among the rare big cats with strong swimming skills. More than just swimming, it skillfully uses water as a tool to ambush and attack prey with remarkable effectiveness. In wetland regions teeming with waterfowl, fish, and amphibians, leopards frequently move in quietly, then suddenly strike like a razor-sharp arrow. Leopards prefer the path of least resistance to preserve their energy, but when a fight is unavoidable, they fight relentlessly with remarkable power. Driven by fierce hunting instincts and exceptional endurance, leopards let no landscape restrain their power, not even the treacherous flow of a wild river. Today, the jaguar targets a new prey. It moves quietly along the water's edge, its piercing eyes never leaving the gently rippling river, prepared to seize the moment any weakness appears. Below the river's surface, a crocodile is quietly resting in the murky water, unaware that just up on the bank, its most dangerous enemy is watching its every movement, inching closer with a cold and resolute gaze. And then, like a living arrow, the jaguar dives straight into the river. A critical bite landed on the crocodile's neck. Water erupted like a storm. The crocodile thrashed madly, twisting its body in circles to find a way out. After a brutal fight, the jaguar eventually took control. With tremendous power, it held the crocodile's neck until the prey became still. Without delay, the jaguar pulled the body onto the riverbank, its claws slicing through the tough hide before starting to enjoy a rich and satisfying meal. It was an unusual yet well-deserved reward for the top hunter. The leopard makes no noise, seeks no display, yet every creature keeps its distance. Its strength isn't in its roar, but in its fearsome precision and absolute resolve. On the other side of the ocean, where the Amazon flows through endless flooded jungles, an ancient deity holds dominion. It is not a mere animal, but the soul of the muddy waters, called the anaconda. Hidden under the thick riverside vegetation of the Amazon dwells a giant snake, the anaconda, the largest of its kind on the planet. Measuring over 6 meters and weighing hundreds of kilograms, it is a silent assassin of the South American wetlands. Without venom, the anaconda relies on its powerful muscles to constrict its prey, causing it to suffocate before being swallowed whole. Anacondas may give birth to between 20 and 40 young, each about 60 to 80 centimeters long at birth. The mother offers no parental care. They are independent from the moment they are born. Their jaws are incredibly flexible, allowing them to stretch wide enough to engulf prey larger than their own head. They can digest large prey such as crocodiles or deer. In addition to their remarkable hunting skills, anacondas are renowned for their endurance, often fasting for several months after a substantial meal. With its dark, patchy skin, resembling rotting algae, the anaconda melts into the swampy mud. Smooth and supple, its skin transforms it into a living shadow, slipping through the water in utter silence. In the depths of the forest, a python rested, coiled in perfect camouflage. Unaware, it remained still as a silent nightmare drew near. The leopard moves in quietly, eyes locked on the python's steady breathing. It reckons a precise first attack offers a 70% chance of success, but a single slip could spell death. Everything rests on the moment to come. And then, the confrontation between two top predators exploded in a heartbeat. The jaguar charged, striking relentlessly. The python writhed furiously, yet the jaguar did not back down. In a single moment, the battle is over. It is quick, precise, and merciless. That triumph shows the leopard is not just strong, but the last survivor amid nature's most brutal challenges. In the Amazon realm, there is no such thing as an unbeatable beast. Only those who endure today's struggle live to face the trials of tomorrow. Such is the unforgiving and impartial law of nature. Jaguar, the soul of the Amazon rainforest. Dawn lights up the Amazon, with sparkling dewdrops falling on the leaves. The mighty river roars as the forest murmurs like a hidden battlefield. In this setting, the jaguar rises, the embodiment of strength and the very terror of the green jungle. It moves without a sound, as if the jungle itself has learned to fall silent in respect of its presence. Each step is an invisible declaration. Wherever it passes, that place belongs to it. It does not race with speed like the cheetah, nor does it rely on companions like the lion. The jaguar is a solitary being. In the dense forest shadows, solitude becomes its armor, turning it into an invisible phantom. Muscles coil tightly beneath the dark rosetted coat. Broad shoulders stand like steel hinges. Amber eyes pierce through the damp veil. Every fiber tells the same story. Power reserved for a single decisive strike. Its bite is the nightmare of the jungle. A force that crushes turtle shells and pierces the skulls of caimans. It needs no long pursuit. All it requires is to close in, lock the neck, and switch off its prey in a single beat. The Amazon forest is a labyrinth of scents. The jaguar reads this maze with its whiskers and tongue. It marks its territory with scent, clawing tree trunks to send a message. Silent, yet never ambiguous. Water is its ally. Unlike most of its feline kin, the jaguar loves the silt-laden rivers. It swims half submerged, ears level with the surface, eyes sharp as arrows. The prey hears nothing, only surrendering to fate. Each individual is a painting of its own. The rosette patterns on its coat are as unique as fingerprints. That is why the rainforest does not nurture just one species. The rainforest nurtures thousands of beings that can never be alike. The jaguar does not roar like the lion. Its voice is low and hoarse, in short bursts, like a blade scraping damp wood. That sound is a gentle warning. Those who understand it will not risk another step. Its territory is drawn by rivers, by ancient tree roots, by scent upon wet stone. It patrols like a king without a throne. At times it pauses, lifting its head to breathe deeply. No disturbance escapes its notice. Night falls over the Amazon, heavy as a vast curtain draped across the ancient forest. Amid the symphony of nature, the hum of insects weaves an invisible drumbeat, urging on the rhythm of survival for all creatures. The jaguar glides silently along the banks of the Amazon. Its glowing eyes pierce the still surface of the water. Suddenly, it plunges like a living spear, a precise strike ending the unlucky fish in an instant. Dawn breaks over the Amazon, the first sunlight gilding the river's rippling surface. Traces of the night's hunt still remain, and amid the radiant renewal, the jaguar continues its endless journey of survival. The jaguar is a master hunter, yet it too knows fear. When confronted with a massive buffalo, it does not hesitate to retreat, scrambling up a tree in search of safety. At times, two jaguars cross paths on the trail, shoulders raised, tails lashing in rhythm, a dry hiss like stone scraping. Most encounters end with an orderly retreat, but once they clash, the rainforest will be stained with another color. And then the heavy rain pours down. Thunder splits the sky, and the wind thrashes through the canopy, forcing even the Lord of the Rainforest to retreat quietly into hiding. The rainforest needs controllers like it. The jaguar keeps prey populations from exploding. It removes the sick and the slow. Balance is sometimes written with claws. Sunset falls, and the Amazon exhales after the eruption of life and death. The ruler does not prove its strength with words, but with silence, cold resolve, and decisiveness in every hunt. The jaguar is the soul of the rainforest. It is nature's answer to the art of perfect assassination. No noise, no display, just one precise strike, and the forest returns to silence. To protect the forest is to protect those footprints. To protect the river is to protect those amber eyes. As long as the spotted shadow moves among the leaves, the soul of the Amazon will keep breathing steadily.